Cardi B may have been indicted by the grand jury, but according to her, she's not going to jail. At least, that's what she chanted on stage this weekend.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
On top of that, we have to talk about the birthday present she got baby Kulture and its insane $100,000 price tag.
Why?
Plus, we have to talk about Nicki Minaj because she revealed over the weekend that she's getting ready to marry her soulmate, and now we're wondering, when's the wedding? We've got a lot of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B news right now, so stay right here. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. There's a lot of Cardi and Nicki news here that we need to break down, but first do me a favor and click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you always know the latest with your fave celebs. Okay, first up, let's talk about what's going down with Nicki Minaj. As you all know, she shook everyone when she released her song and video for Megatron at the end of last week for multiple reasons. One, the song is something we're going to twerk to all summer long, and two, her boyfriend Kenneth Petty had a starring role in the video. Given Kenneth's criminal history, several people decided to attack the fact that Nicki was so upfront about their relationship, which, as we told you all at the end of last week, sources spoke to TMZ and revealed that Nicki didn't care what anyone had to say about her relationship because Kenneth isn't going anywhere. And over the weekend, we learned that could not be more true. First up, when Nicki took to Queen Radio recently, she revealed to fans that her and Kenneth have obtained a marriage license. She went on to say, quote, "I think I have what I was striving for, just happiness. It was so hard to get to a happy place. Now that I'm here, I don't want to compromise for anyone or anything." Well, that was enough to convince me that Nicki had marriage on her mind, and soon she took it one step further during a Twitter Q&A at the end of the weekend when a fan asked her if Kenneth is a fan of her or her public persona. This is what she had to say. Nicki responded saying that he only calls her by her real name because she's known him since she was 15. She went on to drop the bombshell that she's about to marry her soulmate, who doesn't care about the industry and who is very protective. Of course, after hearing Nicki say she has a marriage license followed by this tweet, it had us all saying, "Nicki, when's the wedding?" And honestly, it's probably going to be here very soon. Thanks to members of our T Tribe, we learned you have 2 months after obtaining a marriage license to actually get married. So Nicki better get on it. Also, if you're not part of the T Tribe yet, make sure to check out the morning tea at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because trust me, you don't want to miss out. Anyway, back to Nicki. While speaking on Queen Radio, she also admitted that she is not pregnant, so the quickie wedding doesn't have ulterior motives. However, she did say that getting a bun in her oven is the end goal.
So, you got the baby fever, huh?
Yep. Moving on, let's talk about Cardi B because she made quite the statement over the weekend. And no, I'm not talking about her performance at Open the BET Awards, although her and Offset's on-stage lap dance did cause quite the conversation. However, I'm talking about when Cardi performed earlier in the weekend during the BET Experience, and she made quite the public statement. As we filled you guys in last week, Cardi was indicted by the grand jury in her New York strip club case on 14 counts, meaning that now this case has the chance to cause a lot more trouble for Cardi than if she would have just taken the plea deal she was offered earlier this month. While most celebrities would be stressed out at the thought of spending time behind bars, Cardi isn't worried at all, and that's because she doesn't think she's going there. Yep, during her show at the BET Experience, she was chanting that she's not going to jail, and it's honestly not the best look.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
You can love Cardi all you want, but you have to admit, this makes her look cocky, and personally, I believe everyone should be held accountable for their actions, no matter how famous you are. Next up, let's talk about that 1-year-old birthday gift baby Kulture received because we've now learned just how much it's worth. In a recent report from TMZ, they revealed the diamond-encrusted cartoon characters come to the price tag of $100,000 for a 1-year-old. Keep that in mind. Cardi also admitted on Instagram this weekend that she's spending $400,000 on Kulture's first birthday party. And well, yes, I know babies only turn 1 once. That seems excessive when I'm sure Kulture would be happy smashing a cake like the rest of us did when we turned 1. However, a source admitted to Hollywood Life that modesty is not Cardi's style, and Offset agrees. The source said, quote, "Cardi is over the top with everything she does, and her love for Kulture is like no other, and she will do whatever it takes to give her the best birthday party ever. She doesn't care that she's won and won't remember it. It's more for Cardi." Something we've heard time and time again, and hey, if you have the money, I guess who am I to judge? I mean, I'm obviously judging a little bit, but you know what I mean. What was your reaction to Cardi going all out for Kulture's party and chanting, "She's not going to jail"? Does she need to shift her energy just a bit? Also, thoughts on Nicki's marriage revelations about Kenneth? When do you think the wedding is going to happen? Let it all out down below. To join Hollyscoop's Tea Tribe, make sure to tune into our live morning show. We go live every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. While you're at it, shop the Hollyscoop store and, of course, subscribe.